My name is Anna. I live in a small house with my family. It is not a big house, but it is full of love. I love my home very much because it is warm, safe, and happy. Today, I want to tell you about the special parts of my home, the living room and the kitchen. When you walk into a home, the first room you see is the living room. This is where we spend most of our time together. The living room is big and bright. There is a soft brown sofa where we all sit together. We also have a small wooden table in the middle of the room. A large window lets in a lot of sunshine during the day. In the morning, the light comes in and makes the room feel fresh and warm. At night, we use small lights that look like stars. These lights make the room feel magical. Every evening, my family gathers in the living room. My dad tells funny stories, and we all laugh. My little brother Jack brings his toy cars and builds small cities on the floor. Sometimes we play board games, sometimes we just sit and talk. We talk about school, about our day, or about silly things that make us laugh. I feel very happy when we are all together. Sometimes we celebrate birthdays in the living room. We put balloons on the walls, play music, and eat cake. I remember when Jack turned 6, he ran around the living room with his superhero cape. We all sang happy birthday and took many pictures. The living room became a place full of joy. On Sunday nights, we have a special family time. We sit in a circle on the floor and talk about one good thing that happened during the week. My mom says this helps us feel thankful. I like this time because I learn more about my family and I feel close to them. Next to the living room is our kitchen. The kitchen is not very big, but it is the heart of our home. My parents love to cook, and I love to help them. Every Saturday, we cook something special. Last week, we made spaghetti with tomato sauce. I helped my mom stir the sauce. Jack washed the carrots and set the table. My dad made a funny face with the food on the plate. We laugh so much. In our kitchen, there are many good smells. Sometimes it smells like garlic and onion. Sometimes it smells like fresh bread. These smells make me feel warm and hungry. We have a big dining table next to the kitchen. This is where we eat all our meals together. Dinner time is a special time in our home. We all sit down at the table. We turn off the TV and put away our phones. We look at each other and talk. My dad always asks, "What did you learn today?" Then each of us shares something. It can be a new word in English, a funny story, or something we saw at school. We listen to each other and we laugh a lot. I think dinner time is my favorite time of the day. Sometimes, when it rains, we sit in the kitchen and listen to the sound of the rain. My mom makes hot cocoa for us. We hold warm cups in our hands and talk softly. The kitchen feels extra cozy when it is raining outside. Jack likes to watch the raindrops on the window. He says they look like little dancers. Our family also learns English together in the living room. We play games with flashcards. We say words like apple, banana, table, and chair. We also sing songs in English. My dad makes up silly songs, and Jack dances around. We all laugh. It is a fun way to learn. Sometimes we watch cartoons in English. After the show, we talk about what happened in the story. My mom helps us understand the words. It is easier to learn English when we do it together. The living room and the kitchen are more than just rooms. They are full of memories and feelings. In these rooms, we laugh, learn, eat, and talk. These rooms are where we become a family. They are the heart of our home. When I sit in the living room or in the kitchen, I feel safe. I feel loved. I feel happy. That is why I love my home so much. My name is Anna. I live in a small house with my family. We have 3 bedrooms upstairs. One is mine, one is for my little brother Jack, and the biggest one is for our parents. Each bedroom is special. Each one is different. Today, I want to tell you about these rooms and why they are important to me and my family. My bedroom is small, but I love it. The walls are light blue, and the curtains are white. I have a bed with soft pillows and a warm blanket. My favorite stuffed animal, a brown bear, sleeps next to me every night. There is also a small desk by the window. I sit there to read, draw, or do my homework. I have a lamp on the desk that gives a warm yellow light. It helps me feel calm when I study in the evening. On the wall, I have some drawings that I made at school. I also have a poster that says, "You can do great things." When I look at that poster, I feel strong. I believe in myself. Next to my desk is a small bookshelf. I keep my favorite storybooks there. I like reading before bed. Sometimes I read fairy tales. Sometimes I read about animals or faraway places. Reading makes me feel happy and peaceful. I also have a notebook where I write short stories and my thoughts. Sometimes I write about school. Sometimes I write about my dreams. I also write new English words that I learn. I try to use them in my stories. It helps me remember them better. My room is a quiet place where I can think, dream, and learn. Jack's bedroom is just across the hallway. His room is full of energy, just like him. He has bright green curtains and lots of toys. His bed has a car-shaped blanket. He loves cars and dinosaurs. He keeps his toy dinosaurs on a small shelf. He also has big windows in his room. In the morning, the sunlight comes in and makes the whole room bright. Jack likes to sit by the window and play with his toy animals. He talks to them and makes up stories. Jack is 6 years old. He is always moving, always laughing. His room is a little messy, but that is okay. It shows that he is having fun. He often calls me into his room to help him build things with blocks. We make towers, castles, and sometimes even animals. We laugh a lot. I like spending time in Jack's room. It feels like a playground. Our parents' bedroom is the biggest. It is calm and quiet. The walls are soft cream color, and the bed is big. My mom puts fresh flowers in a small vase on the table beside the bed. It always smells nice in their room. There is a small balcony with flower pots. Every morning, my mom opens the door to the balcony and lets in the fresh air. Sometimes I stand there with her and watch the sunrise. It feels peaceful. In one corner of their room, there is a small table and 2 chairs. My parents sit there and drink tea. My mom writes poems. My dad reads the newspaper or listens to soft music. I like how their room feels. It is full of love and peace. Sometimes, when I feel a little sad or tired, I sit with my mom in her room. She hugs me and talks to me. I feel better right away. There is something special on the wall in our hallway. We call it the dream wall. It is a place where each of us writes down a dream or a goal. We write them on colorful paper and stick them to the wall. My dream is to become a writer. Jack's dream is to find a real dinosaur. My mom wrote, "Stay healthy and happy." My dad wrote, "Help others and be kind." We look at the dream wall every day. It helps us remember what we are working for. At night, we all go to our rooms, but the lights in the hallway stay on. It makes everything feel safe. Before I sleep, I sometimes peek into Jack's room. He's usually asleep, holding his toy dragon. I smile and go back to my bed. I close my eyes and feel happy. Our bedrooms are not just places to sleep. They are places to grow, to learn, and to feel safe. Each room shows something about us. My room is for dreaming. Jack's room is for playing. My parents' room is for peace and love. Together, they make our home feel complete. I am thankful for my room and for the quiet, special moments we share in these spaces. My home is not big, but it is full of care, dreams, and warm hearts. My name is Anna. I live in a small house with my family. Behind our house, we have a small garden. It is not a big garden, but it is full of color, life, and happy memories to me. Our garden is a very special place. I call it the Garden of Joy. In our garden, there are many flowers. We have red roses, yellow sunflowers, and little white daisies. My mom loves flowers. Every morning, she waters them and talks to them softly. She says, flowers need love too. I like to help her water the plants. I use a small green watering can. The flowers smile at us with their colors. When the wind blows, they dance gently. The grass in our garden is soft and green. I like walking on it with no shoes. It feels cool and fresh under my feet. Sometimes, I lie down on the grass and look up at the sky. I see birds flying and clouds moving slowly. I try to find shapes in the clouds. One day I saw a cloud that looked like a bunny. Jack saw a cloud that looked like a dinosaur. We laughed a lot. My little brother Jack and I love playing in the garden. We play tag and run around. We play with a small red ball or kick it into a goal we made with 2 stones. Sometimes we just chase butterflies. They are fast, but we still try to catch them gently. We never hurt them, we only want to look at their wings. We also have 2 dogs. Their names are Max and Coco. Max is big and brown. Coco is small and white. They love the garden too. Max runs fast and catches the ball. Coco jumps around and follows us. Jack throws sticks, and Max runs to get them. We laugh when Coco tries to carry the stick, even though it is too big for her. Every Sunday, we have a little picnic in the garden. My mum makes sandwiches and lemonade. We bring a big blanket and sit under the tree. Dad plays soft music from his phone. We eat, talk, and enjoy the sun. Sometimes we play games like I Spy or tell funny stories. I always feel relaxed and happy on picnic days. It feels like a small holiday, but we are still at home. Our garden is also a place where we learn. My mum teaches us the names of the flowers and insects in English. She points and says, "This is a rose, this is a bee. That is a butterfly." Jack and I repeat the words. Sometimes we write them down and draw pictures. We made a small book called Our Garden Words. We look at it every week and add new things. One day, we saw a snail, so we added the word snail and drew a picture of it. In one part of the garden, we grow vegetables. My mum plants tomatoes, carrots, and lettuce. She shows us how to put seeds in the soil, how to water them, and how to take care of them. We watch them grow day by day. Jack gets very excited when he sees a little green tomato. He says, "Look, our food is coming." It feels very good to eat vegetables we grow ourselves. It is like magic. After it rains, the garden smells fresh and clean. We wear our boots and jump in the puddles. Max and Coco get wet and dirty, but we don't mind. My mum just smiles and says, "Let them have fun." We laugh, we play, and we feel free. The sound of rain, the smell of wet soil, and the cool air make everything feel peaceful. Sometimes I sit in the garden alone. I take a book or my notebook and write stories. I listen to the birds and the wind. I think about my dreams. I want to be a writer one day. The garden helps me think. It gives me ideas. It makes me feel calm. At night, when the sky is dark, we sometimes sit outside and look at the stars. Dad tells us stories about the moon. He shows us the Big Dipper and other star shapes. We feel small but also full of wonder. The night is quiet. The stars are bright, and our hearts feel full. To me, the garden is not just a place with flowers and grass. It is a place of fun, love, and learning. It is a place where we make memories. It is where we play, grow, and dream. I feel lucky to have this garden. It is simple, but it is full of life. I will always remember the happy moments we have there. My garden is a big part of my happy home. Now that you have followed me through the story of my home, I want to say thank you for listening. You have learned about my living room and kitchen, where my family and I share our meals, laugh together, and learn English in fun ways. You also visited the bedrooms, where we each have a quiet place to sleep, dream, and grow. And you came with me into our beautiful garden, full of nature, joy, and special memories with my little brother Jack and our dogs, Max and Coco. Through this story, I hope you felt the warmth of a home filled with love. My house is not big, it is not new, but it is full of small, happy moments. It is full of kindness, learning, and dreams. That is why I love it so much. It is the best place in the world for me. From this story, we can learn something important. Happiness doesn't come from having many things. It comes from simple things, a kind word, a family dinner, a walk in the garden, or playing with a pet. Home is not just a place, it is a feeling. It is where we feel safe, where we are loved, and where we can be ourselves. You can take this lesson into your own life. Even if your home is different, you can still create moments of joy. You can take time to talk with your family. You can help cook a meal. You can make a small garden or even grow a plant on your window. You can write your dreams on a paper and stick it on your wall. And most of all, you can keep learning, just like you did today. Congratulations, you have finished listening to the full story. That means you have practiced your English listening skills, learned new words, and improved your understanding. You are one step closer to speaking English better and more confidently. Well done. Now it's time for a fun question. Are you ready? What are the names of the two dogs in the story? A. Max and Coco, B. Bella and Rocky. Type your answer in the comments. Or B. We want to see how many of you were listening carefully. If you enjoyed this story and want more, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us know you like this kind of content and gives us the motivation to make more stories to help you learn English in a fun and simple way. Also, if you want to support us, you can donate to help us keep this channel running. In the beginning, it's very hard to make high-quality videos without support. We work on this for free to help you learn English, and your help means so much. Thank you for being here. We are proud of you. Keep learning, keep smiling, and see you in the next story.